What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm in my kitchen, and as you guys can see, I have white cabinets. I know you guys haven't seen videos of my kitchen before, but they used to be brown. And don't forget, I am at home, so you will hear noise in the background. You're going to hear my kids screaming and running and playing and laughing and crying and fighting and everything. Okay, so they're kids and they're little. Okay, so I want to explain to you guys that in the video, when I'm explaining to you guys how to sand the cabinets, you're going to do the doors and the drawers the same way. And the reason I'm explaining that is because I lost part of my videos when I got a new phone. I have a small list right here of the stuff that I use. I'm going to go over it real quick because I think what I spent to give my kitchen a small facelift from that regular brown to this bright white, I think is actually something very affordable for many of us. And one thing that I always look for is how to make things very affordable. I bought a spray gun, which was $12. I got it at a store called Harbor Freight. I don't recommend it. It ended up not working at the end, and it just gave me a headache, and it made a giant mess with paint splattered everywhere. You guys will see the videos on that. The primer that I used, I explained in the video, just wanted to let you know, it was 23 bucks for the gallon. And it wasn't the cheapy one. You guys will see what I used. You gotta watch the video to see the stuff, okay? The paint that I used, I paid 36 bucks for the gallon. And you're gonna need a box of masks so that way you're not having all this overspray from the paint if you decide to use that spray gun. When you're sanding, of course, you're gonna need a sanding kit. Oh, I'm sorry, the mask is probably about 10 bucks a box. Okay, and the roller kit, I think it was like 12 bucks for a roller kit. It comes with it's about yay big. You know, it comes with the two rollers and the paint brushes and the little paint tray. Sanding paper, you're gonna spend between 20 and 30 bucks on the sanding paper. You can sand the cabinets. Make sure you get the one that's made for wood. And then if you don't want to have paint all over your hand, you might want to get yourself a box of gloves. It's roughly about 10 bucks. You'll be looking anywhere between 150 to 160 bucks, and you can do this to your kitchen. I did. So please, I highly recommend you watch these videos that are coming up. I want to show you guys 2 years later. Like I said, I did it in November of 2019, and I just want you guys to be able to see the quality of the paint. And in the videos you guys will see, I didn't have those little knobs. Now I have them. I still gotta add those two down there. Just too lazy to go to Home Depot and buy the screws because they're a little bit longer. Now there is some small wear and tear. I will show you guys. See, like right here, I guess when we bump it or something. Right here, like me, I'm trying to open it from over here already. One of us probably got it with our nail right there. But other than that, you know, especially over here where our feet are when we sit down, you know, everything is really good. It's holding up really strong. The paint is really, really good. It's a very strong paint, and it's just, you know, everything, it's very nice still. It's not something that I had to go over, I had to redo, I had to go and touch this up or touch that up. You know, see, like right here, that's something I did. And I probably hit that with something. But yeah, you know, like I was saying, the quality of the paint is very good. The quality of the work is very good. And I must say, these were the best, like roughly 150 to 160 bucks that I spent to redo my kitchen. And my kitchen is not all that huge or anything like that. You know what I mean? But just want you guys to see, 2 years later, it's still looking good. And just follow the steps in my videos. You know, I really appreciate the views. You guys will see everything that I went through. And in reality, if you have the time, this can actually be done in a matter of 3 days. You know, one day you take everything apart. The next day you sand and primer everything. the next day, or maybe a week. Okay, maybe a week it'll take somebody. You know, it all depends how much you're willing to get done in one day. You know, taking the time off, I would have been on this thing for 12 hours a day trying to get it done in one day. But the amount of time it's going to take, it really depends on the person that's doing it. You know what I mean? Oh, and then the inside of the cabinet doors, I left them like this. This is what I wanted. You see, this was the color right there. It was a brown. But I wanted to give it this old look when you open the cabinet doors. So I hope you guys can see what I'm talking about and see how it looks. I wanted to get like this rustic look. And then right here, see right here? This was the color of the cabinets right there. Right there. So yeah, so I did that on purpose. I did that to all of them. I really do like that look. See, like right here on the top, you can see it. So when you open it, it's just like an old classic, I've been around for a while kind of look. I did that to all of them. Not just one, to every last one of these drawers. I mean doors. Oh, that one I think I painted all the way, but here you go. I wanted to see how it looked when it was painted all the way. And well, this one I put a little more paint than normal. I did a couple to see how they look, and I didn't like the way it looked having them painted all the way like this. I really did like that rustic look. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Like I said, go on ahead and give me those likes. You know, make sure you check out the videos that I have of my upgrading my kitchen and stuff. You know, hopefully, like I said, hopefully these videos help you guys with the process. Hopefully it helps you with the money. Like I said, this video is about 2 years old. You know, the ones that, when I did the kitchen, I did it in 2019, we're in 2021. And so these prices, they might have changed. So don't quote me on these prices. They might have gone up a little bit, who knows. I haven't been to Home Depot in a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoy them, and I hope they're very helpful to you. Thank you guys very much. What's up, YouTube? My name is Bomber, and welcome to my channel. My channel is called Dads Can Do It TV. Two things I want to explain real quick. I play video games with my boys, so that's why I have the name Bomber. On my video games, you know, my name is the first Bomber, so everyone calls me Bomber. That's the way they'll know me best. So again, welcome to my channel. It's called Dads Can Do It. On this channel, we're going to do a series of minor upgrades around the house, and I want to share with you guys the videos that I do and everything I spend, you know, as to how little I spend. Basically, my goal is to, as you can see already, it's already started. I lost my introduction video that I had, so I apologize for that. But I'm going to be doing some minor upgrades throughout the house, and I'm going to share these with you because I don't like spending a lot of money. So I'll make them for really, really cheap. So hopefully you guys can learn, I guess, how to do this stuff. You know, I'm not a pro at it. This isn't my line of work. You know, I'm in the auto body industry. But yeah, so I'm giving the cabinets in our kitchen a facelift. I already took the doors up, as you guys can see. And it's already somewhat sanded, you know, so I still have to do a little bit more sanding. I use other ones as a quick demonstration as to how you guys are going to do it. The first thing I will tell you guys, though, is empty your cabinets out because everything's going to get really dusty and really, really quick. Me, I just kind of just got lazy and put everything in a pile and covered it with plastic, but the dust is still in there. But yeah, so I took the cabinet doors off, and that took about 40 minutes. We took out the drawers and everything out of the drawers, and you know, just kind of put everything away as best as we can. We started this on a Saturday, which is it was on November 9th that we started, and today is November the 15th. So I do have a day job. I get up at 4:30 in the morning to leave my house at 5:30, and I get back around 7:30, 8 o'clock sometimes. So I'm very, very short on time. You know, and of course I have my wife and my kids, and of course I have to give them their daddy time. You know what I mean? I do love spending time with them and playing with them. So I understand for those of you that say I don't have time to do it. I get it, believe me. And for those of you that say I don't have money to do it, I get it, believe me. That's why I created this channel. So I can show you guys how to get things done around your house that needs to be done for very little money. So if you guys just go on ahead and hit that subscription button, you know, hit the likes button, and by all means hit the notification button, don't miss it. And if your kids are into gaming, like I said, this is also a gaming channel, you know, and it's completely rated PG. There's no cussing, no cursing, no disrespect, no rudeness, none of that. It's completely clean. It's going to be a really good thing for all of us, believe me. Although I do have a foul mouth, but I will try to control that as best as I can, you know, with certain words. But of course, like I said, it's a kid-friendly channel. Okay, so I want to run you guys down real quick. Again, took the doors off, took about 40 minutes. We sanded the doors, we sanded the cabinets, and we're getting ready to shoot the primer. We were doing it by hand. And like I said, you know, I want to spend as little money as possible. But I did find this sander right here. And I found this at my brother-in-law's house. So I got to borrow it. So I got this little sander. Oh, not plugged in. But yeah, so that helped out a lot. Believe me, it helped things move a lot quicker. So if you guys could find a sander maybe that a relative has that you can borrow, or maybe you can find one at a yard sale or at Harbor Freight, you know, those tools right there are really, really affordable. So again, just want to show you guys how to get, you know, your house done and looking pretty and give it these little facelifts in the areas that you need for very, very little money. I will tell you guys at the end of my videos how much I actually spent. You know, I will be going back to Home Depot. You know, like I said, I lost all my videos and I'm sorry for that, but I will be going back to Home Depot tomorrow, November the 16th, that's tomorrow. I will go to Home Depot. I'll shoot a quick little video right there so you guys can see the prices and everything of the stuff that I was getting. So like I said, we already did a lot of the sanding. There's still some sanding over here that needs to be done. Show them over there. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my sander real quick so I can go ahead and show you guys exactly where this is, how this is being done. I primered this already just to get the feel, because I want to explain to you guys about the primer, the rollers, and the paintbrushes. So this I already primered. I used the roller and paintbrush, and it had like this really rough texture to it. So I went on ahead and I sanded it to smooth it out, because I didn't like the way it was feeling. So then that's when I went on ahead and I got a spray gun. I got it at Harbor Freight. I paid like 12 bucks for it. So we're going to give it a try and see how that works out. So real quick, like I said, it's a little sound. It's a little loud. You know, it's a little loud, but so you can hear it. But it does the job. Okay, on the wood, there's grains. You have grains going upward and you have grains going sideways. All you want to do is you want to follow the grains. You don't want to sand all the way down to the wood. Just knock the shine off. That's all you really have to do. Now I'm going to show you guys how easy this really is. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be a little loud. Please try not to cover the microphone, okay? Or the speaker where, yeah. Okay, so like I said, you have your grains. Follow your grains so you don't lose them. So basically, it's just like this. I'm going to mess this up right here. Let me put something over this real quick. Got a roll of plastic. And now I need a knife. No knife? Let's see how the butter knife works. It worked good for that. It's going to get washed anyway, don't worry about it. So, like I said, you want to cover up everything as much as you can, especially, you know, or just get everything out of your kitchen. It's easier that way. So all you want to do, again, is follow your grains. And all you want to do is knock off the shine, that's it. So, off the shine. Now the edges get really sharp when you sand both ends. So what you want to do is you want to run your sandpaper along the edge to kind of flatten it out, or just round it off like so, like this. So this way you don't have a really sharp edge. Okay, so you got to remember, if you're going to sand here and sand here, this is going to get razor sharp, so to speak. You know what I mean? I know it's wood, but believe me, it gets sharp. So you want to round off your edge. But this is exactly what you want right there, just like that. Now, the grit I'm using for this is 80 grit. No, sorry, it's 180 grit. Okay, so that's the grit that I'm using. At the finish, when I shoot my primer, what I'm going to do, and I will include that, of course, in my next video, I will be using 320. In case there's any little trash or anything that gets caught up in the primer when you're spraying it, or if you're going to use rollers, then that's up to you. But I'm going to use this spray gun that I found at a Harbor Freight. I got it for 12 bucks. Like I said, it was really cheap, and I'm going to try both. You know, I'm going to give a quick demonstration to see the difference, to see which one you guys like. It off the oven in the microwave right here. I have it right here. Of course, got taken apart. I want to make sure I get in there really good, you know, and paint the wood the way I'm supposed to. So yeah, you know, I'm trying to sneak into the crevices and stuff. Like I said, you know, the back is already white. So once I paper this up, you know, so I can shoot it, you'll see how I do all of this. I'm gonna run some paper over. If you guys have the opportunity, before you guys get to the painting part, I highly suggest that you stack up on some newspaper. In my next video, you're gonna understand why. Okay, you're gonna use it for something called masking. You're gonna mask everything that does not need to be painted. So again, stack up on some newspaper. You know those free newspapers you see in the newspaper stands? Snatch them up. Or if you want to just go buy a whole bunch of newspapers, you know, by all means get it. Or you could use plastic. You can buy one roll of plastic at Home Depot. I think it's called painter's plastic. Get the really thin one. You know, you don't need nothing too heavy. Like this one right here is just like really thin. You know what I mean? And the roll's kind of thick, so it's a lot of plastic. Well, again, sorry for this introduction video the way it is. It wouldn't come off my hand. That was funny. I see you over there laughing at me. But yeah, so again, you know, thank you guys for joining me. You know, I really appreciate you guys' time. And again, please subscribe, hit the notifications button. Don't miss any of this. And share my videos. You know, if you know of a cousin, a friend, your dad, your mom, your brother, your uncle, someone that wants to do their cabinets at home, trust me, this is going to be the best place they can learn. Like I said, it's very simple. I just gave you a quick demonstration as to how to sand it. And again, you know, just really quick, just want to show you how easy this is to sand this shine off. Just like that. That's what you want. You know, so it's not going to take like a whole lot of hard labor. The hardest thing you're going to do is maybe getting the stuff out of your cabinets and masking the place. Those will be like the hardest things you're going to do. Okay, well, again, thanks for joining. This is The First Bomber, and again, that's my gaming name, and you are watching Dads Can Do It TV. And like I mentioned before, I call it Dads Can Do It TV because those of us that don't have a lot of money but want to redo their kitchen, you're going to learn right here. Those of us that work long hours and have very little time to spare, hey, 5:30 at work, 7:30 at home, maybe 8 o'clock sometimes, but I still make time for this. I still make time for the kids. I still do what it is that I got to do at home, and I still do what I got to do at work. So trust me, time, it's there. This is, if you can take a week off, trust me, you'll get this thing done in 3 days, the way I'm going to show you. But anyways, again, thank you guys for watching. Please tune in for my next videos, and don't miss them. Let's do these kitchens, all right? So again, thank you guys very much. The First Bomber, and this is Dads Can Do It TV. I appreciate your time. Thank you.